Waiter D, can we bring our dish 4 out? Alright, dish 4 is being served and has been served. Let's have Chef Lee come out with the dish as you open dish 4.
Dish number 4, fish burger patties and crab cakes. All plant-based. At first glance, you might think fish might be the perfect protein meat to eat because, after all, it's got omega-3 fatty acids, which everyone's promoting as a great, healthy part of your diet. But there's a lot of downsides as well. First of all, we know that there's only so many fish in the ocean, and many of them are being overfished. And we know that the demand on fish is going up. So it's just a recipe for disaster. The ocean is the dumping ground for everything. So you've got heavy metals, pesticides, microplastics, and then with freshwater fish, they have a lot of other issues. That they have forever chemicals, the PFAS.
The number one driver of biodiversity loss in the marine world, so in the oceans and the seas, is commercial fishing. It's what we're eating. Right? And that's because commercial fishing uses these giant, we've only started recently as humans fishing this way. We used to fish on the coastlines, right, and left most of the ocean, we kind of let it be, and we just fished on the coastlines, and that's changed over the last few decades. We go out into the high seas and we use these giant nets and trawlers that devastate the ocean, and they capture whales and dolphins and other big fish that we don't eat. They're just collateral, and that's killing the biodiversity of our oceans.
What do you think we think so little of fish, right? So you walk by any river, someone is like taking fish out of water in an environment they can't really breathe in. Why is it so normalized? Just imagine if you were walking down a river and someone was like drowning a dog and they were like, oh, this is like sport. We are just like a father-son bonding moment. There's a word for it. Do you know what it's called? The word for it is speciesism. That means discriminating against members of other species without a logical reason, right? So all the animals that you named, a fish, a cow, a dog, they are different. They have different characteristics, the same way that we are different, right? But the only thing that is important is that these differences are not morally relevant. The only morally relevant difference is their capacity to feel pain and suffering.
We use certain words to distance ourselves from what we eat. So we don't say, I'm eating a cow, or I'm eating a pig. We say bacon, we say ham, we say pork chops, we say, anyone here been to a butcher shop? Do you remember those big slabs and also diagrams of this is the cut of the cow and the rump and whatever, and we have fun, we objectify it. That is called carnism, and it creates a distance between us and the other living being that had to die to satisfy our pleasure.
I invite you to consider that the first discrimination we learn about is animals. Some animals are not worthy of living, we eat them. And when you look at atrocities committed throughout history, the perpetrators have always likened the people they oppress as being animals or beneath animals and used that as justification. If you want to live in a world of peace and compassion and love and kindness, eliminate all discrimination, because that's the root of all the violence in the world today.